Hi, it's Tuesday, January the 11th, 2022, and this is your daily devotion. So, a week from tomorrow, we will begin our study of Philip Yancey's The Jesus I Never Knew. And if you can get a copy of that book, I would encourage you to. It's a great book. And if you get a used copy, it's a lot more affordable. Try Amazon and thrift books. But anyway, I digress. As we prepare for that, to encourage you, I am again going to read a short excerpt from this book that is toward the end of the book. One of the things I really like about Philip Yancey is that he includes the thought of a lot of great thinkers and writers and brings them into the conversation. So when you read his book, you're going to get a lot of other books sort of thrown in. So I'm going to begin where he quotes C.S. Lewis, who you know is one of my favorites, in Mere Christianity, where Lewis said, "A man who was merely a man and said the things that Jesus said would not be a great moral teacher. He would either be a lunatic on the level with the man who says he is a poached egg, or he would be the devil of hell. You must make a choice. Either this man was and is the Son of God, or else a madman or something worse." And, Yancey remembers thinking that that was sort of an extreme version, but he has come, and as we read this book, you will see his thought processes to see the truth in that. And so then on the next page, Yancey says, "I now see that Jesus' entire life stands or falls on his claim to be God. I cannot trust his promised forgiveness unless he has the authority to back up such an offer. I cannot trust his words about the other side, in parentheses, if I go to prepare a place for you, unless I believe what he said about having come from the Father and returning to the Father. Most important, unless he was in some way God, I must view the cross as an act of divine cruelty rather than sacrificial love." Sidney Carter wrote this disturbing poem. "But God is up in heaven, and he doesn't do a thing, with a million angels watching, and they never move a wing. It's God they ought to crucify instead of you and me, I said to this carpenter a-hanging on the tree." Theologically, says Yancey, the only answer to Carter's accusation is the mysterious doctrine that in Paul's words, quote, "God was in Christ reconciling the world to himself. In an incomprehensible way, God personally experienced the cross. Otherwise, Calvary would go down in history as a form of cosmic child abuse rather than a day we call Good Friday." I'm tempted to read quite a bit more, but I'm going to stop there. There's so much to think about when we consider who Jesus is and when we come to know Jesus and know God through the clearer portrait that we get in Jesus, who is God in the flesh. What does that really mean? I hope that you will join me in the upcoming study. It'll be here at church at 6 o'clock, a week from Wednesday, and we'll consider, what does it mean? Have a great day.